Hello, good morning, and welcome to NewsFile. This is your most authoritative news analysis platform. And as you know, as always, here on NewsFile, we put Ghana first. This is the final show for 2020. The court calendar and time is running very fast. In the next 3-4 days, the doors of the Supreme Court will be shut to any party that is aggrieved over the elections and wants to mount a legal challenge. The law says you have 21 days from the day of declaration of results to challenge the elections. Once the 21 days elapse, you are done. Question: will the NDC go to the Supreme Court over what it says is fictionalized and flawed election verdicts for the presidential? Well, for the parliamentary elections, suits can be mounted for a certain long period from the dates they were gazetted. And as we know, there appears to have been a gazetting of the parliamentary election results on the 22nd of December. So that should be when the 21 days to go to the High Court begin to run. Resolving, quote unquote, resolving the Techiman South and Hohoi issues. You know, the NDC insists that it won Techiman South and that there was no declaration, there was no collation, and there could not have been lawful declaration. What does the evidence say? We present the evidence, including as presented by the NDC itself and the NPP, showing that there was in fact collation and declaration. So how will that be resolved? Will the NDC continue to be on the streets over that matter? Now, as far as the section of the people, the Central Kofi, Akpafo, and the Lolobi areas, having been disenfranchised in the process and taking up a suit against the Hohoi elections, actually securing an injunction for 10 days against the gazetting of Peter Amewu, the parliamentary MP-elect, and stopping the EC presenting him as the MP-elect, and also he himself presenting himself as the MP-elect. How do we resolve all of these? We will also be gauging the leadership of the 8th Parliament. There have been a lot of discussion about what will be the next leadership. Some names have come up. Justice Jones Doche for Speaker. There is Freddie Blay, and there are a couple others whose names have come up for Speaker of Parliament. And the majority leadership, as well as the minority leadership. What do you know? Share with us on the show. But the conduct of the two parties doesn't seem to reflect the president's preaching that the people of Ghana have voted to indicate very clearly that the two must work together. they appear to be engaging in attacking each other and insulting one another. A parliament of 137 for NPP, 137 for NDC. How will the leadership questions be determined? And could they be thinking about a compromise candidate? Someone who is not NDC, is not NPP, or can do the job for both sides. Will that be, or is that also on the table? Some names are coming up in that regard as well. And then we do 2020 in retrospect. Questions of COVID-19 and how it was handled. The market fires appears to be an annual ritual, or more especially after elections. There are conspiracy theories in town. We will try to demystify all of that. What is our press freedom situation in Ghana today, and the corruption situation as well? Security, economy, and jobs. 2020 in retrospect. Welcome once again. I'm Samson Ladi Anyenini. This is the final show, NewsFile 2020. We'll be right back to deal with the vexed matters.